all eyes on Western Washington as the immigration debate lands in a Seattle courtroom. This sign reading "Immigrants Make America Great" was seen to many drivers driving along I-5 yesterday.
And it comes as a federal judge temporarily halted President Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship. Washington State Attorney General Nick Brown filed the suit against President Trump on Tuesday, just hours after the order was signed. The temporary restraining order will affect the entire country. For 14 days, it will stop the government from implementing the executive order that Brown calls unconstitutional and un-American.
Back to the status quo, back what has been the law of the land for generations, that you are an American citizen if you were born on American soil, period. Nothing that the president can do will change that.
We're the only country.
Inside the courtroom, the federal government's attorney, Brett Shumate, defended the executive order, and he says it goes back to the line subject to the jurisdiction thereof. When pressed, Shumate said that migrants and their children are subject to the laws of this country, but not citizenship.
And President Trump was asked about the ruling at the White House. Here's his initial reaction.
No, obviously we'll appeal it. They put it before a certain judge in Seattle, I guess, right? And there's no surprises with that judge.
House Republicans are now entering the fight. They've introduced a bill similar to Trump's order.
Citizenship should be earned through a shared commitment to the values and laws our country, not automatically granted by the mere circumstance of birth within a border.
House Republicans sponsoring the legislation said they hope the president's executive order reaches the Supreme Court. They hope a conservative majority in the High Court would make it easier to implement the president's agenda.
The superintendent of public instruction releasing a 13-page document to provide some clarity to districts regarding immigration laws. Chris Rakedahl reiterated that schools must provide an education to all students under the state constitution, and he added that districts are not allowed to offer up private student data to federal immigration officers. He also says any attempts to use a school for immigration enforcement must go through the proper legal channels. Rakedahl says his office will keep an eye out for schools that attempt to deny migrant students.